my dear Virgo, this is a love reading for you, where the person most on your mind will have their true thoughts and feelings revealed by me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And this will be a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And for Virgo, this will be a reading about what the person most on your mind are feeling for you and where their thoughts are at when it comes to you. It can often be a conflict between head and heart, and this will be revealed here, together with the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. For a cross-watcher, this reading will most likely be about where the Virgo person's thoughts and feelings are at. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to different roles by the universe. And I usually read for the empath's side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you mirror out to the world, so you can be able to see it. In the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. And you can now get access to my premium content membership at 3 different levels at my channel, where you, for example, can see most of my videos without commercial breaks. Welcome to check this out through the link in the description box or through the join button next to the subscribe button. And for my regular viewers, not much will change, except you will get more videos from me than you did before, thanks to the ones that have become members to support my channel. And I'll start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Tarot by Cat Black. So, when I open your deck here, I see the Six of Cups together with the Hangman. So it seems like this certain someone wants to reconcile with you, but they don't have the courage to make that kind of sacrifice, or to sacrifice their ego and try to reach out. They are, of course, risking to be humiliated if you don't want to accept their offer of reconciliation. So they are a little bit hesitant. Okay, I call the divine with love and light. And here we have death together with the Hangman, so 12, 13. So the ego really needs to die for this to happen. It might be that they have a lot invested in their pride, in their how they view themselves as maybe a certain type of person that don't apologize, things like this. So it's hard for them to sacrifice this part of them. I called the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and here we see the Page of Swords with the Hangman. The Page of Swords is a child that have had maybe a tiny bit hard time surviving in their original family. So they had to put up a tough exterior to make it through. And that's why it's so hard for them to sacrifice this part of them now. So I call the 6 elements. And here we have the Magician together with the Hangman. So they are trying to think out a way to do this and still keep their dignity. And so maybe by being charming about it, or finding a smart and sometimes a little bit cunning way to get close to you and get the apologies made without losing their face. Okay, so 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Virgo viewers. So I want my dear Virgos to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay, so I'll just tune in here for a few seconds to you and this person that's most on your mind, and what they are thinking about you, their feelings, and their most likely action towards you. So this will be their most likely action towards you, and this is their feelings towards you, and this is what's on their mind about you. And we have the Fool here, so I'm feeling their little beating heart and making themselves ready to make this leap of faith, and being really scared, and also in anticipating for what can happen. So they don't feel sure at all of this, making this leap of faith. And this is their feelings. And we have an Ace of Swords here with the Two of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Swords. So I'm thinking they really still want to kind of win over you emotionally. They don't want to be the person that stands there with the hat in their hand and you know, their eye at their shoes. They want to be this prideful person that can be like standing on top of their opponents and winning over them, because this is how they survived as a child. We saw with the Page of Swords. So they don't like these feelings that they have at all, that they need to maybe reconcile with you and say that they're sorry, because this will create chaotic feelings inside of them when they can't follow their survival skill anymore to stay on top. And this is their most likely action. And we have Two of Coins, so it's back and forth, I don't know, taking one step forward, two steps back, one step forward. And so they're very insecure about how to move on from here. They're very scared, and they're really trying to sharpen their mind to figure out how to do this in a gracious way. And we can see here from a divine point of view, the divine wants them to grow up from this Page of Swords and kind of become their soul instead. But they don't know this. They only know that if they are not on top, if they are not prideful, if they are not acting like they don't care, then they will feel very much pain and feel very vulnerable and feel very beaten down. So no one wants to feel like that, and that's why they are like back and forth like this with their decision to reach out or not. So on their mind, Five of Coins, they feel like the world hasn't really welcomed them with this warm embrace and told them that they were valuable. On the contrary, they think they are not particularly valuable. So they are doing this self-enhancement with trying to blow up their own importance out of proportion to at least have some kind of dignity. And here we have the Seven of Coins. So Seven of Coins is procrastinating, because telling you that they still love you would be making themselves out to be worthless, like they are still the one hanging around your tail wanting you back. So that will mean that no one else wanted them, or they were too weak or unable to move on. So they feel that they have failed in some way with having this, not being able to have this real cool exterior. Maybe they have the cool exterior, but they are not cool inside. And here we have the Eight of Coins. So it seems like eventually they will flip over to doing, like trying to do something nice, trying to do something good, trying to fix things, trying to be a little bit grown up about it, and kind of rising above their own pride and, you know, buckle up and do some nice work here. But I'm feeling their little heart here is ticking like on a bird really fast. So it's really touching their wounds. So it's not easy for them to make this kind of leap of faith. So on emotional level, it's a lot of pain. We have the Nine of Swords. We also saw the Moon card here, 18, 1 + 8, 9. It has to do with how we feel walking through the shadow of the night. We feel very lost, and we don't know their survival skill, how they survived maybe a rough childhood where they weren't really being shown a lot of appreciation, whereby toughening up and acting like they didn't want the appreciation anyway. And now they are back facing this pain of not really feeling loved and appreciated, and they have to deal with it. They need to find a grown-up way to deal with it. And at this stage, they haven't just yet. It's nightmares, it's hard time sleeping, and anxiety during the day, anxiety during the night, and they don't seem to have any relief from it. And here we have the King of Cups. So this is what they are procrastinating. The love that they have for you. It's hard to give love to another person and not be sure that you will be loved back. You're putting yourself on a line, or your heart on your sleeve. So, but they really have this grand love for you with the King of Cups, and they want to be a good companion. They want to make you feel great about yourself, and if they could, they would want to heal all your aches and wounds and bruises. But wherever they go, there they are. And if they haven't dealt with this, the King of Cups can turn to a rather difficult character, like a big fat martyr, or someone that drinks a lot and, you know, gambles and things like this. But in their heart, there's a lot of love for you. And with the Knight of Cups here, the 8 of Coins, it's very likely that they will make this leap of faith and come to you and tell you what they have figured out, that they have seen a better way to do things between you two, and how you can work on your relationship and get it better. So they don't want to live without you, even though it's hard to give up this it's like a bachelor kind of lifestyle where you act very individual and you don't care about anyone else, and like nothing touches you. The moon can't touch you, and other people can't touch you, and they can't hurt you again. So you're putting up thick walls to your surrounding. But these thick walls, they are definitely crumbling down. And I'm hearing something with these walls. Walls coming down, and they are going to need you. I don't know exactly the song. I just hear the tunes, and it's like a person begging for that they are going to need you. So I'm writing it down, and I will put the song in the description box if I'll find it. If I don't find it, it's not in the description box. You can make a tip of what kind of song it can be. Walls comes crumbling down, something like that. And it's really, they're going to need you at that point. And also that they have been brought up needing to be very cool. Okay. So this is their most likely action. We have Wheel of Fortune here. It came in the same position for Sagittarius. So it's a person rolling the dice, but they might be doing it in a peculiar way. You remember the Magician, 1. This is 10. 1 plus 0, 1. So they might get like an idea in their head of how they are going to do this, so that they will come out with their pride intact, not humiliated, and still getting you back. And you are probably going to see through this and think that they are, you know, why are they crawling on the floor? Why can't they just say, instead of telling you, for example, I need my old say they need some old electronic device back, like a record player or something, but in really that's not the reason, because that tool is useless. So what they really want is to get back in connection with you, and you are going to see right through it, and you are going to not be so particularly impressed by this, because you want this more, you know, hands-on, intimate connection where one shows the true feelings, and we are empathic towards each other, and we don't try to come off as really cool. It's not particularly charming, but this is the way they have learned to do things, and it will be hard for them to just forget about it. So they're probably going to try to charm you in some way that they think is clever, but you are going to see right through them and think that it's childish. But at least they will come through with their message. That's what's important here. So their inspiration, the passion that they feel for you still, the things they kind of want to do with you, the future they want with you. It's a lot of things on their mind here, and has been for all this time when they have procrastinating, telling you what's in their heart. So it has built up like an intensity of this energy. And here we have the King of Swords. So it might be that you're dealing with an air sign. This is Aquarius. We can have Gemini or Libra as well. And we have Pisces, Scorpio, can be Cancer as well. Probably some other signs as well. But it doesn't mean that this is their sign. It just means that this is the kind of energy that they're acting with. And here with the King of Swords, it's not coming in the best position. They're not showing what's in their heart. They're more coming out as they would want to have like another go, maybe on a sexual encounter with you. So the King of Swords here is very ill placed, and you're probably going to feel like they are a player kind of person, and this is not really the truth. But this is how they think they will come off with their pride still intact, that they're all about this gamble and games, and maybe they want you, maybe they want someone else, and in their heart they're just aching of pain when they are not with you. So it's really stupid, but what can we do? This person doesn't know anything else. We can see the Fool here. It's a person that doesn't know how to be genuine. But you don't have to make excuses for them. If they're acting stupid, they are acting stupid, and they need to, it's up to them what the kind of consequences they get out of their rolling the dice here. If they're doing it in a stupid way, they will get less than good result. So what's going on here with this person? And we have 46. Every choice you make has a consequence. Even your thoughts are like magnets, drawing experience to you for good or for the bad. Do you know the story of Winged Immortal in the House of Night, who had to choose between the dark and the light? Do you know what kind of choice he made? Right now you are faced with such a choice. All you need to do is ask, is this for the highest good? The choice you make will be an important step in your life lessons. Remember, even not deciding is a choice. So what will it be? Choose another card to show you what your choice will bring you. I'm thinking they are choosing to stay dark here and not telling you the truth of what's in their heart. Because they are so scared of the moon there, of the feelings that this will give them if they are being too vulnerable. They were vulnerable as a child. It didn't work out for them the best way. People took advantage or even laughed at them or make them feel really foolish or really abandoned. So they decided, never no more. I will be cool and I will never let someone trample like this on me again. But to have true love, we need to show intimacy. We need to risk ourselves. In other case, we will have nothing but a mirage. This person doesn't know that, and they are so much in fear for showing true vulnerability. They don't know the gain that they can have from doing this, and they just know that they love you. They can't move on without you, and they don't want to, but they also want to keep their sanity, so they don't want to freak themselves out by being vulnerable, and that kind of shoots their whole project down from the sky. This is the symbol for deep and true comprehension. It is one thing to read something or to hear something, but it's another thing to truly understand something. You are being asked to keep an open mind and heart and to allow yourself to absorb information as you receive it. Be open to the wisdom that can come only with time, patience, and perspective. Try to get outside of yourself and imagine what it is like to walk in someone else's shoes. To understand is to have power. So it almost seems like the divine wants you to be a little bit patient with this person and that they have a hard time with this. Maybe I sometimes use the analogy of like the comparison with training a dog. If a dog does a good thing, you give them an immediate reward, a little bit piece of candy. And if they don't do a good thing, you say no. So I'm thinking if this person comes with a futile attempt, I don't know, don't shoot them down maybe entirely. You can say it was nice of you to reach out, but I still see you can't be vulnerable. You haven't changed. You still try to be cool. So call me when you're ready. And that might be a better way to, give them the courage to actually be their true self, because nothing else is going to fly with you. So their love for you, this could be the one. So you already have met the romantic partner, you see, and I'm hearing a song that's really funny because it's a person that's trying to be cool while they are kind of processing that this could be the one. This could be the one. It's a Limp Bizkit. So something between rock and hip hop, I don't know. Okay, so this could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek, so it's no point in searching someone else because they have already found you. So and they wish it would be maybe in a different way, so they could, you know, start new with someone and you know, be able to be real cool. So I want to have an advice card for you in all this, making a choice. So it's much like the Two of Coins here. 30. And they were supposed to make a choice too. It seems like you need to make a choice as well. Are you going to give them a chance or not? You're required to come to a decision now. You're faced with a dilemma or a fork in the road and must make conscious choice regarding the next right action. Might be you need to choose between two lovers. One that's tiny bit stupid, doesn't know what they are doing, and some other fella or girl that's something else. I haven't seen this person just yet. Whatever that choice is, you must take responsibility for it, yet you needn't be afraid. You may not have all the answers right now, because the way ahead can be not known until you embarked and travel a few steps. So it's the back and forth thing. Trust your intuition, ask for sign from spirit, and you will be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice will be right on at this time. Life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing consciously, guided by intuition and spirit. So I'm thinking it's about this with letting them close or not, and the training of the dog kind of thing. Be conscious, even if you feel like it would be the biggest miracle in the world that they would reach out. Don't buy into it too fast, okay? Make a choice. Is this the kind of approach you want or not? If it's not, don't entirely shoot them down, okay? As I said before, try to tell them exactly what you need from them, and then can circle back and be gone for a couple of months or years again and figure it out, and maybe then come back. But we have a King of Cups, a King of Swords, a Five of Coins. So if you have two suitors, neither of them make you feel great. And there might be one that's closer to your heart and another one that's a more logic decision. So that one might be the fork in the road for you. And it's kind of up to you to use your free will to choose. But this person seems to be the one that's most on your mind anyway. The one that's maybe a little bit clumsy. Don't know how to express themselves with loving words or to show vulnerability, but I'm thinking there was a good child here once, and it just got mangled up by the world, and maybe you can help them to get whole again, because we have the King of Cups here, which is about healing. Okay, so my dear Virgo, I hope this helped. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. You can also get access to my premium content membership if you click the join button or follow the link in the description box. You can also help my channel through sharing this video with like-minded. To not miss out on any other of my content, you can visit my channel. There's a lot of different playlists there with your favorite videos. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm truly grateful for my wonderful, loving and supporting viewers. Until next time, take really good care and bye-bye.